All right, we're solving proportions using cross products. And if you recall, and feel a little bit like this guy, hopefully you remember that something like 1/2 is equal to 3/6. That's something that we agree on. And you could see that the cross products should equal each other. So 2 times 3 should equal 1 times 6. All right. So if that's the case, I can use that same idea to do something like this. And I multiply these cross products. Okay, so hopefully I'll help you clarify any questions you might have. So you get A times A, and on this side I get 1 times the quantity 9A minus 2. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to realize that I need to distribute that 1. Well, it's very easy to distribute a 1, especially a positive 1. Nothing changes, so I get 9A and a negative 2. Alright, so now I notice I have variables on both sides, so here's what I'm going to do. I notice that I have got a term 9A and 8A. They're on different sides of the equation, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract 9A on both sides. So I get negative A is equal to negative 2. The opposite of my answer is negative 2. That might help you remember things. Some of you realize that there is a negative 1 out front of that A, so I can divide both sides by that negative 1, and it gives me my final answer. A is equal to 2. Okay? Then you go and check your work by plugging it back in. Will 2 divided by 9 times 2 minus 2, is that equivalent to 1/8? So you'd say, well, 2/18 minus 2, will that be equal to 1/8? It's 2/16, and that is equivalent to 1/8. So yes, it does work out. All right, so that was that question. Okay, going on to the next one, second one. Same thing, we're going to do cross products. And so I'm going to have negative 2 times the quantity of 4 plus 2W. On the other end, I get 6 times the quantity W minus 10. Okay, so here I am. I'm going to distribute. Get negative 8 plus, I'll just say a negative 4W. On this side, I'm going to get it 6W minus 60. Okay, and I really meant to put minus 4W, but same thing. All right, so now I'm going to move some stuff around. Why don't I go ahead and take care of this 4W by adding it to both sides. I'm going to do that so that I have positive variables on one side. You could have subtracted 6W. Both would give you the same answer. Alright, so that part's simplified. Now I see my term with the variable, so I'm going to get rid of anything else that's next to that. Add 60 to both sides. I get 52 is equal to 10W. Last thing I need to do now is to divide by my coefficient, which is 10, and I find out my answer is 5.2, which is W. And you could double check that work. Sorry. You would check it back, plug it back in, and check to see if it worked out. Hopefully, you feel a little bit more like that guy now. You feel that you got it, you understand it a little bit better, and that clarified it. All right.